Hi, I'm Jim Walters, and I'm excited to learn that you are planning to plant a church. For a number of years, I've been coaching and sponsoring church planters in both Texas and Colorado, and I think it's a marvelous endeavor. New churches tend to reach new people faster than old churches do, as you know. And churches have life cycles, and many times we need to replace and reproduce churches. In fact, our great dream as all of us in the kingdom of God is to see the kingdom of God expand by seeing local churches planted and expanded. So to be any tiny part of that, of helping you, is a real thrill to me. Today's environment is challenging. You're going to need a larger team than people did 10 years ago. It may take you a longer time than it did 10 years ago. And for sure, you're going to need much more financial support than church planters did 10 years ago. But the good news is, the money is out there. In Luke chapter 10 and verse 2, God makes this very clear. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. He never said the money is few. It's the laborers are few. God has the cattle on 1,000 hills. He even has the hills. And there's plenty of money out there. The trick is we have to help connect those people in whom God has entrusted the money to your project, which needs the money. And that's what this handbook is designed to do. There's a lot of key teaching in here that you need to understand. One of those is that people give to vision. They don't give to need. And the book will show you how to communicate your vision to people. There's a variety of ways in which you can communicate that, and this book will lay out for you which media are best for which kind of donors. You'll also need to follow up with donors, and we'll talk about the 4 different kinds of follow-up and when and how to use them and which ones are worth the money. At times it's worth a long-distance phone call, and that's all, and other times it's worth an airplane ticket. There are at least 4 ways you can follow up with donors. And some donors are starters and some donors are finishers. And I'll try to help you identify among your support list who are the starters and who are the finishers. Also, I believe I can show you that you have more potential donors than you've thought about. And we'll talk about how to build that list and expand that list beyond what you have now. And then lastly, the handbook will have a step-by-step checklist from A to Z to take you all the way through the process of raising the support that you need to plant the church that God has called you to plant.